27 seconds long. This is our new Cheap Seats game. In season 4 we have a dream to teach the children how to laugh with the help of our great staff. Going farther than Ron Parker. Comedy was never darker. This ain't no time to be a slouch. Join the boys here on the couch. They'll take you on a nasty ride in the vaults of U.S. pride. Cheap Seats, doing it. USA, America.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Seats. You know, people often ask us, why don't you ever watch regular sports on your show? And while we don't care for your tone, we have listened to your feedback. So today we'll be watching the U.S. Open. Of golf? No. Of tennis? No. Then what? Eating. Makes sense. Because only in America can one be rewarded for such unbridled gluttony. And only in America can foreigners descend upon our land and get paid to eat. We are, in effect, outsourcing our competitive eating. Kobayashi, Sonia the Black Widow Thomas, they're both here, representing their homelands, eager to reap the bounty of our proud, fat, outsourced nation. And hopefully keeping that bounty from coming back up. And with that, we invite you to open your throat, check your gag reflexes at the door, and get ready to stuff your face full of comedy. It's eating time, yo!
And it's one of the finest.
Kind of a lame trophy for eating. Yeah, it should be a golden defibrillator. Or a framed headshot of Morgan Spurlock.
Across the country. So the ESPN zone in Las Vegas is the place to be.
If you hate topless dancing.
Foods that are used in this U.S. Open competition presented by Alka-Seltzer.
Ooh, Imodium really missed a golden opportunity.
Tournament. 5 rounds, 5 different foods each round. Utensils are mandated for some, not for others.
Yeah, because otherwise this whole event would be uncivilized.
And, of course, the prime rule, no reversal of fortune.
Well, that's a relief. I found Glenn Close to be a little overacty as Sonny Von Bulow.
Let's go to my buddy George.
This is how Carney Wilson blew through her staples.
Take a look what the eaters are facing here today. They start out with the cheese fries, and that has...
Looks like we already missed a reversal of fortune.
The pasta, standard pasta and a marinara.
What's not standard pasta? Anything from the Olive Garden?
Then the chopped salad. This baby is tricky.
Not as tricky as this baby.
Very difficult to eat in competition.
The chopped salad is the amen corner of this competition.
Crunchy when eaten like this. I don't even know what to expect on this one.
Reversal of fortune?
This monster, designed to accommodate a party of 4.
Or one local sports writer.
Swedish meatball, chicken tenders, the corn chips, the spinach dip, crudité, that's a French word. And
Bill O'Reilly calls it freedom snacks.
I mean, when you see this, it sort of overwhelms you. I couldn't go near eating all of it.
And yet you're near it right now, liar.
Eaters face a difficult journey.
So did this guy. And this guy.
Dale Boone.
Former sidewalk Santa.
Competitive eating. He loves to talk and he loves to eat.
But most of all, he loves him some yoga.
Go on in this round. These are the best eaters in the nation, in the world.
But not in the galaxy. That would just be hyperbole.
32 eaters. And
wow, the years after Night Court have not been kind to Bull.
Boy, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Grammar, his strong suit.
Objectionable human being.
Cheese fries in 5 minutes.
You don't see the NFL jersey under overalls enough these days.
I'm going to show you who's daddy. Donovan Busta.
106.7 KBPI-FM coming at you with a threefer from Meatloaf on Man Boob Monday.
Property of Boone.
Yeah, well,
Boone is like a white trash version of Bubba Sparks.
of all the other competitors.
The Chew View cam? This should last about as long as the glowing puck experiment.
Arrogant and contentious, and he loves the short game. Look at him.
Short game? This isn't golf. Well, he does kind of look like Craig Stadler. If Stadler ate John Daly.
He's going to compete with Dale.
I'm going gonna say Dale sat alone during lunch in high school. And I'm gonna say he's gonna die alone.
Most avid fan of competitive eating, but what we're seeing here is Dale Boone.
Shades, necessary.
The big talk, the loud mouth.
His eating name doubles as his hip-hop name. Sunglasses on my head and not on my eyes. I'm wildin' like Gene on a plate of cheese fries.
Look at this. Look at this. Now there we go. He's finishing it up. He's going to the water. Oh!
I hope that's just him making bird calls. So do the first 3 rows.
Oh, my.
Good call switching to the chew cam.
No, he's back at it. He is back. That is the triumph of the human spirit.
And the defeat of human dignity.
Oh, wow.
Should he be that sweaty?
And then he
For the front row, it's like a Gallagher concert, only funnier.
Wow. What?
Okay, that was disgusting. Not to mention the fact that it gives the rest of the world even more reason to hate America. I don't know, could have been worse. We just watched 2 fat Americans use their fat American fingers to stuff piles of fat American cheese fries into their fat mouths. How could it possibly be worse? Well, they could have put a little box in the corner of the screen showing starving kids in Africa being forced to watch the live simulcast. You're right, that would be much worse. Thank you. More cheat seats after this. That would start a war. I'm glad they had the decency not to show that. Hey everybody, welcome back. We got a lot more eaters coming up, including Ed Cookie Jarvis and Eric Badlands Booker. Which brings me to my question. How does one choose their eating nickname anyway? It's easy. You just take your first name plus the most fattening food you can eat plus your last name. So I'd be Jason Bloomin' Onion Sklar. Exactly. But wait, Eric Booker's nickname is Badlands. How do you explain that? Easy. He ate all of South Dakota. Kind of makes Cookie Jarvis seem like a wuss by comparison. Easy, Bloomin' Onion. Them's fighting words. Yes, they are. Okay, I've got 4 words. Bring it, then eat it. Okay, that's 5 words.
The corner of surf
Yay, gluttony.
in Brooklyn has become a hallowed ground.
What the hell kind of hot dogs is Kobayashi eating? Looks like he's been drinking the clear and the cream.
World have remained
Jeez, you would think it was the Beatles. Or at least Puffy Amiyumi.
50 hot dogs.
I really hope this has got a TVMA rating.
I've been doing this contest for a long time now. And
Who's doing the translating? The girl from Whale Rider.
Finally, we get to see him, the great Hikaru Kobayashi.
This is the competitive eating equivalent of Duke versus Lamar in the first round of the NCAAs. Silverware? This is way too civilized. Look at Jed. He can barely contain his schoolgirl crush.
It's very odd.
Is Jed fasting? Yeah, they should have never held this thing on Yom Kippur.
I'm thinking if I'm against Kobayashi, I'm going.
Hey, who's commentating this? Sounds like... I knew it! The Shea Brothers! Our competitive eating commentating arch nemesis. We'll get you, Shays! We'll get you!
What's going on here?
I think they're just waiting for the guy with the peppermill. Just keep staring. They're a polite people. He won't start if you don't start.
Oh, we got the twirl. I asked for the twirl. We got the twirl.
Oh, okay. Jed was waiting for his appetizer and told Kobayashi to start eating without him.
Well, finally, Jed gets into it. What?
All right, fast forward.
Yeah, look at, there he goes again. And
I will never watch Lady and the Tramp the same way again. Actually, there was a good chance I wouldn't have watched it again anyway.
he's approaching world history here.
Yes, 2 more plates and he breaks Mussolini's record.
But are we looking?
What's that move? The Kobayashi quiver.
He's got it. I mean, he's absolutely got it. I mean, this has been a quick succession of records.
That's the same bite as before. Jed was eating more when he wasn't eating.
Thomas has lost it to the great man, the teacher, Kobayashi.
Kobayashi's a teacher? What does he teach? Driver's ed.
To see the master at work and gets a free spaghetti dinner at the same time.
Well, at least he hasn't given up.
Right.
He does. He's almost like a spectator. But, and as we all are.
That's pretty much how it works, Shay. Yeah, the competitors compete, and everyone watching is a spectator. Now he's just running up the score on him. Al Roker? If anyone would know how to judge an eating contest, it's that man.
13 pounds, 8 ounces.
And this is the battle of the big men.
We've got to get these guys matching mopeds.
Pounds of gurgitator.
Freeze it. Is Booker wearing a Bluetooth? Yes, and I support him because if anyone needs to be hands-free, it's this guy.
I'm back in the flesh with my 6X white tee button up.
Music would be nice. He's the lost fat boy.
Denim is black, rocking them Nikes, long hours.
Booker, can't you eat 2 plates of fries and a pound of meat?
Got fame from all them.
Look at how little Kobayashi is. He's Pittsburgh Barry Bonds. Now there's music? I love that the hip-hop beat came on for his interview.
Yep, eating is what I do. Competitive eating is my sport, and I am athletic. I am in top physical eating condition.
Sure you are, just like David Wells.
Yes, sir, I am.
Look out, Kenny Rogers.
If I don't make it today, I'm out. I've stopped for a couple of months. I lost 50 pounds.
How? By wringing the sweat out of his T-shirt?
Diet, and I did like a whole DNA thing. And
There are more words on that jacket than in a Herman Wouk novel.
more energy.
To Johnny, don't stop eating. Don't ever stop eating.
I'm wired. I'm fired.
I didn't know Mike Francesa was a competitive eater on the side. Ron Conkham in the house. I love that Kobayashi. He's just so darn adorable. I wish I could shrink him down, put him in my pocket, and take him with me everywhere I go. Well, what if I told you that you could? I'd say you're a damn liar. Easy there, man. I will kill you. I will kill you. Do you understand? All I'm saying is that there's a new Kobayashi doll on the market. Oh. Would you have like a fake commercial or something you can show me to prove it? I sure do.
Feed me, Kobayashi. Feed me, Kobayashi.
Dad, he's doing it again.
Is somebody hungry?
Yay!
It's Feed Me Kobayashi, the doll who provides hours of fun by eating 20 human-sized portions in one sitting.
I love you, Feed me, Kobayashi.
Feed me, Kobayashi.
I had to take on a second job as a dishwasher in a nursing home, but seeing my kids smile when I can afford enough food for the Feed Me Kobayashi doll makes it all worth it.
You'll love it every time Feed Me Kobayashi yells, "Feed me!" in his native Japanese language.
I'm hungry.
Feed me Kobayashi! Don't starve your children's happiness. Order Feed Me Kobayashi today!
Available while food lasts. Transfer to Soul Symphony.
Feed me, Kobayashi.
Hey, welcome back. Now, watching these eaters stuff their faces with mounds of cheese fries and bowls of spaghetti, it's clear that they care about one thing, their health. Our question is, do you care about their health?
Just the facts. Do you care?
Do you care that competitive eater Crazy Legs Conti once ate his way out from underneath 100 cubic feet of popcorn? Do you care that Sonia the Black Widow Thomas once ate 552 raw oysters in just 10 minutes? Do you care that even though he holds the world record for eating both hamburgers and hot dogs, Kobayashi says that his favorite food is tofu? Oof, tell me about it. He must have had like 10 pounds of tofu last night at dinner. You went out to dinner with Kobayashi. Yes, I went out to dinner with Kobayashi. Actually, I was supposed to go out to dinner with our brother David, but he flaked again, which is so him.
Whoa, our brother?
Yes, our long-lost brother David. He still hasn't gotten in touch with you. I've never even met him. It's weird. Anyway, Kobayashi orders 7 fried chicken dinners, 12 pizzas, and the 10 pounds of tofu. All I had was a turkey burger. So is it weird that Kobayashi made me split the check down the middle? Depends. Did you drink? I had a glass of Merlot. And Kobe, he had water. From the tap? Yep. Then you gotta split it down the middle. In fact, you may still owe him money. Wow, it doesn't seem fair. No, you know what's not fair? The fact that I haven't even met our brother.
So here we go.
I like that the TrueView cam has a rear view mirror.
Cam,
He's kneeling? Yep, this is like church for him.
the count is on.
There they go. Fast friends, you know, off of the table. But
Nothing about these guys is fast.
this has got a lot of bragging rights. Booker's going for a little bit of a hand assist there.
You know who leads the IFOCE in hand assists? Who? John Stockton.
But this is going to come down to the fork or the spoon or the fork and spoon.
Or the fork and or the spoon.
7 minutes of competition with the chopped salad.
Some might call it 7 in heaven. Who? Callista Flockhart.
Keeping an eye on Jarvis.
When your doctors told you to eat more salads, this is not what they meant.
Get up to the mouth, falls off this fork.
Now show the plate. Show it! Yes! Why do you think Cookie wears that bandana? Because 80% of your appetite is lost through the head.
Quick drink as soon as they said go.
Yeah, he likes to just get ready and lubricate a little.
TMI, dude. TMI.
Going back and forth between the fork and spoon. He seems a little confused, a little...
He should be confused. Number 1, it's a salad. And number 2, he's never seen utensils before.
You know how long that actually...
Another hand assist? It's like a Thai massage parlor out there. Folks.
Mouth, Booker's still shoveling it in. Now...
They should make the loser pay for all the food. Then you'd see some eating.
They are just absolutely neck and neck here. They are
if either of them had a neck.
To jowl, or rather jowl to jowl.
If I became a competitive eater, my stage name would be Billy Jowl.
All right, the tail of the scale.
Competitive eating's version of the photo finish.
Commissioner Charlie Hardy taking the time to weigh it.
He will die tonight. Which one? Both of them?
Oh, my goodness.
I beat all the men. So
at what? Creeping people out? Buffy, you want to take care of this one?
I can win this contest. The Black Widow.
Yeah.
Female spider and has poison and then bites male spider to kill them.
But you're eating food, not the other competitors, and poison isn't really going to help you anyway. Here she is dating Kobayashi. Why did they break up? Trust issues?
Close as any competitor has ever come to you. Do you think the gap is closing?
No. Now that I'm famous, they stay open late for me.
I'm thrilled to be a part of the American team of eaters.
Or as it's also known, America.
I'm a day trader by profession.
Translation, I play a lot of Halo. Whoa, go back. Is he one of the X-Men? Nope, just a day trader, who's also a member of the Insane Clown Posse fan club.
I wanted some kind of a gimmick so that people would remember me.
You know what gimmick would make him stand out from the others? Self-respect.
Oh, that's an interesting prediction. Better capacity, he might beat Kobayashi, but now he's got to get past...
It's like Billie Jean King versus Bobby Riggs, but with makeup.
This is certainly a difficult leg of his journey, you know, absolutely fantastic.
Is Eater X drinking Airborne?
Powerful, and I've seen her up her game this whole tournament.
Who plays Sonya in the Lifetime made-for-TV movie Black Widow, Full as I Wanna Be? Lou Diamond Phillips.
Sonya Thomas.
You know, Sonya doesn't seem like she's completely comfortable here.
Maybe that's because she's eaten 50 potato skins, and she's lactose intolerant.
But she's plowing ahead with a very solid consistency, you know. And remember, potato skins, that's where all the vitamins are. They're right in this.
Vitamins? Is he suggesting that it's a healthy meal?
Yes, they're a part of this balanced breakfast.
Final 15 seconds.
I don't think they hit it off. There just wasn't enough chemistry.
For Sonia Thomas, as she is on her way to
A triple bypass surgery.
Eater X Tim Janis.
She looks really happy.
There it goes. A noble effort by this young kid.
Though they aren't dating anymore, that had to be hard for Kobayashi to watch.
But he is someone definitely to watch.
Do you see Sonia just take it to Eater X?
Did you notice how loaded those skins were?
I haven't seen skins that loaded since Joe Jacoby and Russ Grimm went on a pub crawl through Georgetown. I think it's safe to say they went hog wild that night.
Me too.
Stay with us. Was Dave Butts there? Designated driver. He always was the designated driver on that team.
And that was his cross to bear.
Hey, welcome back. You know, I gotta say, Cookie Jarvis and Badlands Booker just get the job done. I feel like they should run for political office together. They are, and I've got the campaign poster right here. Getting America back on Fart Sound. Oops, excuse us, we just shoveled 15 pounds of chili dogs down our throats. Did they write Fart Sound onto their poster? They did. I like politicians that aren't afraid to admit their mistakes. Me too. Back to the binging.
Of course, the crowd loves Kobayashi.
Sounds like a Laker game.
With less celebrities.
And more passing.
Kobe has chosen to begin with the chicken tenders now.
Bold move.
It's the run and shoot of competitive eating.
And he's dipping it in the dip. That's why it's called dip after all.
See, that's what separates an amateur eater from a professional eater. I never knew what the dip was for.
It looked like Sonia was...
If Kobayashi were American, you know he'd have his own show.
On the Food Network?
No, VH1.
I love the crew diet.
The chips, she's crunching them, putting them in the chili, holding
Kobayashi eating a lot of his anger.
the Swedish meatballs because they have a gravy on them. That's helping her.
What song do you think is playing in her head?
Probably something by Toby
A
Keith.
little bit more efficient to go one food at a time. I'm not an eater, I don't know, but...
There should be an eating biathlon.
Yeah, you shoot something, then you eat it.
But Kobayashi, you see him right there, has earned over $500,000 in a year just by forcing food down. And they're
Unlike models who earn millions of dollars forcing food up.
There is the sort of the, I don't know what she's making there. It's some kind of unauthorized dish.
Unauthorized?
Yeah, she calls it a James Fry salad.
Kind of having a stew. That must be the ESPN Zone stew that she's having.
I always thought the ESPN Zone stew was this.
Booyah!
Kobayashi is on his second platter now.
How many Weight Watchers points do you think that is?
1 year's worth?
Phenomenal. Very difficult to eat because of the different foods, the chips, the crudité, your
Why can't he just say raw vegetables?
Sonia now just playing, looking within.
Is he wearing a Live Strong bracelet?
Kind of ironic, don't you think?
Here a little. This is why he's the grand champion. This is why he's Takiro Kobayashi.
Also because that's what his parents named him.
food on each tailgater. 25 seconds now left to go. The Black
First the World Baseball Classic, now this?
As Americans, we have nothing anymore.
But he's not going to stop. He probably could at this point and take home the 10 grand in.
Now he's just rubbing it in.
This is like stealing second with a 10-run lead.
The Black Widow should brush him back with a meatball.
Looking over, she sees it slip away, and down to the final seconds, he's going for the food. It's on.
Kobe wins it, but is he really happy?
Is the champion.
I'm guessing that this kid isn't going to Harvard.
U.S. Kobayashi takes the U.S. Open.
Yep, when I think U.S. Open, I think Woods, Nicklaus, Sampras, Agassi, Kobayashi.
Too excited.
He made it into the final again.
You're the best eater.
No, you are.
Is down on the stage.
Shades, again, necessary.
What an exciting Alka-Seltzer U.S.
Mustn't stop smiling.
Takeru Kobayashi blazing through.
CJ, he is
An
happy.
emphatic performance, an emphatic win. And with me, David Goodman, the brand manager.
So they did get David Goodman. My David. I wanted him to become a doctor, but no. He had to go and sell some Fakakta pills.
For the Alka-Seltzer US.
He doesn't speak English, Dave. What a surprise. The Japanese guy won. Is there nothing these people can't do? They dominate us in the worlds of automobiles and electronics, but now they've overtaken us at what we do best. Eating like pigs. Not to mention all the other American pastimes they've co-opted. Baseball, our love of sushi, sumo wrestling. They even stole our Asian fetishes. What is left for America? I'll tell you one thing that the Japanese can never take away from us. That's the cheapies. Cheapy for least valuable chew cam. This one was a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with the chew cam. I need to see people eat cheese fries this close like I need to eat cheese fries. Cheapy for worst command of the English language. Sorry, Kobayashi. Despite your hot-sounding translator, I'm giving my cheapy to Dale Boone. This guy's so inarticulate, even Larry the Cable Guy would be like, come on, get your education done. Well, that's our show, and I can't think of a better way to end this episode than with Randy and Feed Me Kobayashi squaring off in a bagel-eating contest to the death. Are you ready? Yes, I am. That was rhetorical. He's a doll. He can't answer that. That's right. You got nothing to say. All right, Randy, come on. Ready? Let's eat him up now. Come on, Feed Me Kobayashi. Come on, Feed Me Kobayashi. Come on, baby.
Why are you rooting for him?
Because he's adorable, and don't talk with your mouth full. It's gross.
Just
keep eating, dude, because he's housing your ass. Let's go. Come on, Feed Me Kobayashi. Oh, he's done. He's done. Okay, that's not going to count, Rand. What? It doesn't count. If you spit it out of your mouth, it doesn't count.
I can't believe you're rooting for him.
Not me, because I love him.
You love him?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's Jewish.